Hi guys, so here are the questions to factorize. So for factorize we have three options. The first option is binomial. You have two terms. Second option again binomial, but it has something special. Third option is trinomial, when you have three terms. Okay, so let's deal one by one. So the first one, when you have binomial with basically plus or minus. Okay, what you have to take care, you have to think about these numbers 4 and 20. Think the highest number which can divide both 4 and 20. So what should be the number? 4. So 4, it means we are going to divide both terms by 4. Okay, but you can see x also, because this is x square and this is only x power 1. So we can also divide by x. Okay, so that's how you can factorize binomial, by dividing the highest common factor. Okay, so let's divide. So when you divide 4x square by 4x, what you should get? 4x square divided by 4x and 20x over 4x. So we will divide both terms by common factor. Okay, so 4 over 4 will cancel out, x power 2 and x power 1. So what is left? X. Okay, same here. So 20 over 4 is 5 and x over x will cancel out. So you will have only 5. Now how to write it? This is how to factorize. Now how to represent? Think about the number which you used to divide. So what was that? 4x. So always write outside of the bracket 4x and inside whatever you have the quotient. For example, x, and in this case it is 5. Okay, so that's the factorization. Let's take another example in the same category. 3xy plus 6y. Okay, so do you think anything is common which can divide both? 3, because 6 also is divisible by 3. Okay, how about y? Because y is also same in both, but x is not same. Okay, so we will divide by 3y. So 3y is the highest common factor. Okay, we can say highest common factor, and then we will divide by 3y. So 3y should be outside. So 3xy divided by 3y, so of course you will have x plus 6 divided by 3 is 2 and y over y is 1. So that's the factorization. Okay, do you have any question in this? No. Let's carry on the second category. The second category has something special. What is special in this? Look at this. Power 2. We call it square. And look at the minus in the middle. So we say normally this is difference of squares. What do you say? Difference of squares. So I will write in short, difference in squares. Okay, so whenever you have difference in squares, we will apply the special strategy to factorize. Okay, if you remember, whenever you multiply a plus b and a minus b, when you apply distributive property, you will get a square minus b square. Okay, because a times minus b and b times a are same and they will cancel each other. So you will have only this. Now look at in a opposite way. You have this with you and you have to factorize. So factorize means you have to produce these two. So to recognize this identity, difference in squares, so you focus on the first number and then square minus the second number and square. Okay, and to factorize it's simple. Once you add both, because a plus b says add a and b, so a plus 4 times a minus 4. Okay, so that's it. But remember, if I say this a square minus 16, how will you recognize we should apply this or not? So look at 16. What is 16?
4 times 4.
4 times 4. So can you say 4 square?
Yes.
So the question is same. Okay, let's take another example. A square minus 9. Okay, so what is a square minus 9? What is 9? 3 square. So we can say a square minus 3 square, and you can apply the same strategy. So you will get a plus 3 and a minus